public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Hi, everybody. It's time to play some RoboCop. From Data East, 1989. Yeah. 88? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's beat him up. Foxy lady. This is my first real playthrough of this. I've seen it at the arcade, but I don't think I ever played it. So let's find out. Oh, was that? Oh, it wasn't me. Oh, I just dropped coins. Okay. There we go. Some power here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Needs to go. Drop it. Oh, no. All right. Oh, there's the theme song. This guy's got a gun. One of those turkey legs with legs? What is that? Ah, there's the gun. Ooh. Chickens. Restaurants. Cabin Camper. What's going on? We're going to try a couple of ports here shortly. This is the FB Neo arcade version of RoboCop, which we'll be covering this week on the Play Retro Show. Drop it. Grenades, come on. Hey, there's a Cine and a Neo, a Cine television stereo. One of the things I always loved about these type of games is the background scenarios. Oh, no. He dropped me. All right, welcome in here. Hi, everybody. Just a quick couple of fast seconds as we set up here. Where-Mall, what is going on? Now the big question is there a scene where you can shoot a mugger in the gibbets? There's not. There should be. We're still set up from last week's episode of the Play Retro Show where we covered
The public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
We followed those prime directives. We played the Lost Vikings. Yeah, my battery's right out, Captain Kipper. Dang it, Data East. RoboCop. I'd love to have been the voice actor got to do this. It's a lot of fun. RoboCop released in 1987. I believe on July the 17th, coming up here very shortly. Or was it 88? Unsure. We'll get into that very shortly. Bearmall says, been busy but good. Good. I'm always glad and happy to see when there's an FB Neo version of these arcade titles. It's always so easy to set it up and run it. Like I said, never played this at the arcade.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Hold the law. Just getting ready. Posting this to social media. RoboCop. Was on everything. It was on the arcade, at the arcade, Amiga, Amstrad CPC, never played one, Apple II, Atari ST, which I think Captain Kipper said, Commodore 64, the Game Boy, DOS, MSX, NES, TRS-80 color computer, and the ZX. Oh, the ZX. The ZX Spectrum. I wonder if this is on the ZX Spectrum that I got, the Mini. We'll definitely have to take a look at that. I've been dying to get that system back out, so that will definitely be one way we'll be looking at it.
RoboCop.
A cop. I could actually take a few of these. Actually, take a couple of these little hashtags out because there's too many. Drop it. RoboCop. Yep, there you go. Look at all those systems. The Coco ADN ZX Spectrums must look terrible. That's a fact. They weren't designed. This game wasn't designed for such niceties. Ooh, Ed 209, Cyvax, Sword Master, Gangan.
Serve the public trust.
Serve the public trust.
Uphold the law.
RoboCop just posing for my photo there. Don't mind me. Posting this on the social medias. Drop it. I'm trying to recall if this was a special cabinet or anything at the arcade. Did it have a gun? You know what? We're gonna find out. Cam Kipper, how you doing today? How is your life going? By the way, I'm living in South Carolina, of course. Don't you know that? And apparently we've had some spotting of some fireballs in the sky. What's that all about? No. Captain Kipper's putting screenshots of the COC version in. That's the color version, the Clico color version, is what you said. The Coco. The Coco. Oh. I do that on the Reds. All right. Threads. Mastodon. Blue Sky. X. We posted on the social medias. Let's play some RoboCop. Name, score, round time. Round time. Oh, the day was okay, says Captain Kipper. Taking tomorrow off. I went to the doctor today, possibly going to do a sleep study. I probably still have sleep in my voice because I took a nap before the show. Something I try not to do because it takes me a little while to wake up. No good. No good.
RoboCop.
Let's go. Let's start official. RoboCop 1988. Arcade and so many damn ports. Beep, beep, beep. Let's throw a couple of tokens in here. Is 8 enough? In the ear. No, that's fast. Cop killers are right. Oh, I can't read out. Murphy is now. Oh, that was too fast. RoboCop, the ultimate crime stop. Whoop. I think that's running too fast. Like I said, this is the FB Neo version. I'm going to have to take a look. I don't think it's supposed to run that fast. I think that is bad. If someone has a chance in the chat room, if you would be so kind as to look to see if there is a Mr. FPGA port of this. What's the arcade board? I don't know, but look at the background back there. That is some beautiful city there. Look at that. Oh, it does parallax scroll. Look at that. Time to pull the gun out right about when you step on these steps right here. The mean streets of Detroit. Oh, this is where it gets hot. If you're close enough to your enemy, you will punch them. A little melee action. Otherwise, you get to Amy and Shooty Rudy's. Oh no, I died. Look at his butt right in the middle of the air there. Oh no. Oh no. 1980, that was so long ago, says Von der Brat. You're right. It was a very long time ago. Let's see when the RoboCop movie came out. I think it was was it the same year? Couldn't have been the same year. It had to be the previous year, right? RoboCop movie.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
RoboCop is a movie that came out in 1987 on July 17th. We've got a new another add on to the RoboCop Rogue City series, launching on July 17th, 1987. It's a standalone game, about $30. What prompted us to get involved with the original. We've been talking about it for a while. That and the Alien and Predator games. So someone did build a core for it. The motherboard says Captain Kipper. Captain Kipper bringing all the knowledge. I found Data East MEC M1 core. Right. It's a RoboCop. Okay, so very good. So it is Mech M1 core. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look on the Mission Deep Discord server here real quick. See if we can see what Captain Kipper posted. 4. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. And this is this the Clico? Is this the Coco? Coco?
Trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Look at that. Look at that. It's great. It's the Coco. Coco. Look at that. I can't wait to get to this crap. Arcade Perfect? She ain't. But that's okay. I really feel like it's running too fast. Let's see if there's any settings we can see. We are looking at the FB Neo version of this. 40, let's see. And we're running this in... Right now what you're seeing is looking at the core settings for LibRetro FB Neo on LibRetro. Duh. RetroArch. CPU clock. Change emulated CPU frequency to various systems by increasing in influence devices. Always show. I don't see a lot of core options here. So, only thing we really can do, vertical mode, not important. Ooh, allow patch ROM sets. Maybe. Override your ROM sets. Okay, I don't have that, so that's not going to matter. Analog speed and mitigate analog control speed. Some games might require low values to be playable. Let's take it down to 50% on the CPU clock just to see what happens. What happens? Do we need to restart it? We probably should have done it this way. Done it from the launcher. Rumble level. Graphics API. Audio. CPU clock. Start at the lowest, just for funsies. This is always the first part of us researching video games. Trying to find the right stuff. Look at that. We got some achievements over on retroachievements.org for this particular ROM.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
This doesn't appear to be like super fast or anything. But I could not... That seems fast. Like the writing out.
RoboCop.
And then when the story starts. I mean, look at that. That's just too fast. That's too fast. Even at 30%. Did that take that and keep it here? It did. Control speeds. I think that's as slow as you can go. No, you can go slower. Oh, you can go faster too. Oh, you can go a lot faster. Yeah. Even at that speed is still... The gameplay itself seems alright, but the story at the top, so fast. I'm assuming that's not how it was when it came out. Nice little chunky jump. Don't have to kill that motorcycle driver, apparently, to proceed. We have a power down at the bottom. All right. This time we're going to play a little... There we go. You can't just walk through this. This is kind of reminding me... Contra? But in a city? No. Those chickens are making me laugh. And it's Chicken's Restaurant. So, so there is a chicken who has a restaurant. It's his restaurant. And he's selling fried chicken legs with lower stem included. These are much easier to punch, these boxes. It's hard to shoot them. Alamo guns. Okay, so we got power-ups. I like how that sounds. That's pretty good. Alamo guns. Oh wait, we got a timer down up there too. I just noticed. Oh, it got me right in the noggin. Got some Sony. No ETV, no DETV. Cine Neo. Oh, that's it. That's it. We're at the end of the room here. Oh, the enemy. Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh no, it's Ed. Already? Your move, creep. There you go. My. Oh my. He is such a badass large sprite though. Look at that. Love this sprite. He is amazing. Oh, we're down to... Oh. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. We did not make it. Man. I love that. I absolutely love that. That was cool. Oh. Captain Kipper's letting us know the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered is free on Prime. My nose is all stopped up. Yeah, I'm supposed to do a sleep study soon. Anybody else done it?
RoboCop.
It's one of those at-home things, though. Doctor talked to me about it today. He was like, yeah, you could. They don't send you to the lab much anymore. Like, you don't go into like a lab somewhere and they watch you, but they'll do a at-home study. So you have to go in and get a bunch of wires on you everywhere. I thought it was gonna be like a couple of wires, but he was talking about from my head, from my armpits, my abdominal, everywhere. Not everywhere. Mostly everywhere. So he said I'll have to have somebody drive me because most likely I'll like an escaped mental patient if I don't. Driving down the road with all those wires that you got some on your head, you got some on your hands. Oh, I love it. Can't wait. It's going to be great.
Trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Beep, beep, beep. I love RoboCop. In the year 1980. Cop killers are loose. Murphy is ready. The ultimate crime fighter. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can get past Ed here this time. All right, that first one's just a gimme. Oh, look, we got the car. Is our partner in there? I doubt it. Oh, wait. How do I wait? I'm starting at low health. Wait a minute. Why am I starting at a couple of punches deep? Let's restart this. Let's also make sure that we have the CPU turned back to where it's supposed to be. To the default. The default. Auto? Wait, does this have a gun with it? We're going to look up the arcade cabinet after this one. At this, we're going to look it up. We're going to see. Right now what I'm experiencing is... It feels like 8-way control with 2 buttons, a fire and a jump. Murphy is number 1. Lewis Ed 209, and Cyvax.
Serve the public trust,
Protect the innocent. All right, that you do get hit. You do take damage there. All right. Foxy Lady. There's a sale on Foxy Ladies. Anybody need a sale on Foxy Ladies? Cannot go into these doors, by the way. But you do yell. Drop it. Oh, he still got me. I was getting away that time. Stoplight says stop. Apparently also these guys can't shoot below their knees. Like the gun is very satisfying with this. But it's only shooting one bullet, but it's a very big bullet. Look how big my bullet is compared to theirs. I have one big bullet. Once again, there's that chicken's restaurant. Oh, I took 2 to the head. Oh, I took more to the head. Okay, I picked those up. Oh, I should. Can I switch? Is there a way to switch those back? Or once you get them, you got to use them? Oh, that's a bummer. Because I definitely feel like I'm going to need these for Ed 209. Oh, man. Oh, man, I don't know how you could do that. It says something about a RoboCop kit. All right, let's hop back out and look at the manual and things. Yeah, Piz to go, baby. There's also RoboCop 2 if you didn't know it. Here's our game media. Foxy Ladies for sale. RoboCop. That's a nice big juicy logo there. The future is now. RoboCop kit. RoboCop kit. Part man, part machine. All game. Data East. Oh, licensed by Ocean. Oh, look at that. Nice. Ooh, I like that bezel. That's sexy. Oh, and here's a nice, that bezel, whatever that is. You can't see my bezels right now, but trust me, they're awesome. Let's take a look at our bezel here. Nope. That's not the bezel. Nope. Cam link, or that one, instant rear cam. Nope. There it is. Let's give you a full look at what we got here. I can't link it right there. There I am. There I am. Data East did the best 8-bit game ever made. Bruce Lee, really? Data East, I know what you mean. I like Data East too, though. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Uphold the law. Mayor McCheese is here. Got a couple of those. Let's throw a couple of there. There we go. Right on downtown. Let's go. Couple of shots to the crotch. These guys are pretty fast. I think this may be a little faster than. You know what? I'm gonna excuse myself a little bit and say that the game is running fast as well, and that later I'm gonna find that it's gonna be much easier for me because I'm gonna find the right speed. Mayor McCheese, I had that for the C64. We're definitely loading up the C64 version. Everybody had a version, I think. Oh man, I'm just taking it. I am just taking it every which way. Can I just do I have to shoot these guys? Can I just run past them? Like, if I just want to get to the Ed 209 and just go, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. Interesting. All right. I gotta get better before I hit that arcade. But what we can do, let's take a look to see if we have anything already on our system in our collection here called RoboCop. Let's make a new, create a new automatic dynamic collection. I think that's a great idea, Brian. Let's call it RoboCop. And let's see if we already have anything in our collection already. Is it some good old games? We're doing our reconnaissance tonight, by the way. Find games. All right. So we got the name of it. Now we need to type in. We had the title of our game collection or dynamic collection. But we got to remember to put the name of the game in there. And what systems? I don't know. We're just going to leave all of them. Just going to leave all of them. Interesting. So did it? Oh, so is this the collection? Oh, this is the collection. Okay, it automatically throws you into the collection. Okay, looks like we have some NES. Oh, we got 3 RoboCops on there. RoboCop versus the Terminator. Oh no, come on, Brian. Get with it. It's a lot of NES games. A Super NES, RoboCop 3. Just got the arcade versions. The Mega Drive, RoboCop versus the Terminator. RoboCop 3. RoboCop Europe for the NES. Did we not get it? Oh, there's RoboCop 2 in the US. And there is the NES version. Let's take a look at that one. Houdini 7, what's going on, my friend? How is your Thursday, Friday going? Don't forget, tomorrow night is our community night to celebrate all of our Mission Deep community. Whether you're on Discord, Twitch, YouTube, social media, Facebook, X, Blue Sky, wherever you're at. Get together and play some community games. Oh my God, what a downgrade. So we're going from the arcade down to our 8-bit systems. Oh, it's got the spirit of the arcade machine. It's trying real hard. Oh no, Captain's going to be out going to see ZZ Top. Can I go? Oh, that sounds like an NES though, doesn't it? Oh, this looks like the right speed, right? This is how I feel like this is how the arcade is supposed to type it out too. I think that arcade was too fast. We're going to have to fire up the Mister if it has a core for it. I think Captain said it did. Police 001. Weighed 250 pounds? Not bad for a metal robot, man. It's 6 foot. Wow, really? Come on? He must be made out of some light metal. He has the short-range sensors in his elbows. Biometabolism. Oil pressure motor unit. Oh, Nintendo. All right. Oh, look, that's got nice little screen thing. Oh, little storytelling. Pew, 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 pew. Arrest mode. I thought it said rarest mode. It says arrest mode. Nash Avenue, crime in progress. Okay, so it's got a little bit of the original vibe, right? You don't have your little car back here. It does have... Okay, so we've got our weapon... Got our indicators. TP. Oh, I almost feel bad. These, like the other one, the guys felt as big as me. This feels like I'm beating up kids. Why? No, RoboCop is. I almost have to kneel down to hit them. I mean, having to beat up these kids in their mini bikes is terrible. Oh my! This guy come flying out. I don't feel so bad. Oh, I gotta beat up dogs too. Oh, there's just endless amounts of those coming out of the thing, right? Now I only had 2 buttons. Oh, what? There's a T and a P. How is that affected? T is for time. P is for power. I don't know. P is obviously for power. There's some vitamins. Yep, you do have to squat down to pick them up. T obviously stands for terrible. Tyrannical? Tea time. We gotta get our tea time set up. Okay, now it says I got an E flashing down here. E flashing. Oh, now we got a gun. So, obviously the city's under construction right now. Oh, if you go back far enough, it trades back out the gun. So can you backtrack? How far can you backtrack? I did not suspect you had to backtrack. I thought you would have to be forward only. As a lot of these, I think the arcade was one way only, right? Interesting. Puppy Kitten's here. Just wait till you get to the baby punching level. It's gonna... Oh, wait, did I kick him? I think I did. That was awesome. I feel a little bad, but I kind of like it. All right. Oh, yep, I punched the dog right in the face, and he made a little noise. Oh. I think I'm the bad guy on the NES version. Beating up little puppies and stuff. Okay. Oh, I can block. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, T is for time because it is slowly ticking away. Okay. Ha ha ha. Oh, take that. You can't beat me. Uh-oh. Oh, I need a charge. Is that for time or is that for power? Looks like it's for power only. So they kept the time mechanic. Can I jump? I don't think I can jump. Well, there's another power pills or pepper. Oh, this guy's in one of those, oh no. I picked it up with my butt. My robo butt. Oh, they got signs for Data East. Oh my goodness. I'm starting not like the dogs. That's fine. Oh, let's shot him right in the back. Oh no. Can I get out of here? Yeah. Oh. Am I actually doing anything here? Oh, he's blocking me. He's blocking me. He can block bullets too. What's he made out of? Is he made out of drugs? What was the name of the drug in RoboCop? Oh man. RoboCop is never discouraged. Let's challenge again. Not what I expected. Actually kind of playable. Camgiver says, sure, this isn't the Terminator game? Doesn't say it anywhere, right? Might be the same engine, though. Nuke. That's what it was. It was Nuke. How could I forget that? How could I forget Nuke? That is great. That is fan-frickin-tastic. Why did it not pick up my... Oh, because I didn't do my update game list, did I? I scraped it, but I didn't update my game list. Mech Warrior. RoboCop. We're just doing a little scouting right now in the millions of versions of RoboCop and the millions of ports. One of the things I like to look for, though, when I'm doing this, is I like to look for the little trophy icon right there. See the little trophy icon? That means you can get retro achievements. Matter of fact, if you want to, you can even filter... Throw another filter in there, and where is it at? Favorite spinner, blah, blah, blah. Steering wheel has achievements. There we go. Achievement, yes. Now we'll only see the things that have achievements. Carrying our list down a little bit. And how do we know this? Because typically, these ROMs are ones used for competing, so they're usually pretty decent. Terminator versus the Terminator, RoboCop versus the Terminator. I just see versus the Terminator. I don't think we'll get to those this week. I think we'll save those for a later show. All right, so I guess that's really the only ones I see there. You know, we've got others. You know, we should flip over to the Mister just to see if we've got it, the arcade core there, or if we need to do some more work. So we're hopping off of our Atari VCS machine that is running Batacera. And if you ever have questions about what the hell am I talking about, just shout it out. Just say, hey man, you're throwing out a lot of retro gaming jargon, and I'm gonna need you to give me some background. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. So we're playing on the Atari VCS using Batacera. And we're using a couple of cores on there. Do retro arts typically. Have a few standalone emulators, but for the most part, that's them. All right. I need... What controller do I need? Not that one. We're at the arcade, right? So, that's a USB-C, baby. All right. We're going to do it that way. We've got our Power A controller. I think we'll pop back down into our normal configuration. You see the rainbows? You see the rainbow clouds? Oh, it's down here. It's down here. Ah. Nope. Get off me. Get off me. Outward. What? Are you serious? I'm surprised the PlayStation was even working. PlayStation controller had plugged in on one end, and the other end was dangly doo. Dangly doo. Not you. Not you. You? Come here. Come here. Give me you. Click. There we go. Was that so much to ask for? I don't think so. Wrong way, Brian. Arcade. RoboCop, right? That's what we're looking for. We're here for the RoboCop. We're hoping anyway, right? Bet there's at least a R-Type. Road Blasters. RoboCop World. Revision 4. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if this is more cycle accurate. Let's see if we get a story this time. Also see if we get some audio. There it comes. Papa Murphy wants to know.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Beep, beep, beep.
RoboCop.
He said, RoboCop. In the year 1990. Oh, no, it's just as fast. Cop killers are running. Yeah, this is just as fast. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody have experience with the original arcade system? I'm going to put some filters on this for myself. Can we put it on pause? We cannot. Well, we could actually maybe. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Show credits in pause. User port. Sensitivity. I don't think that's important. Dip switches? Can we run it at a different speed? I think that clock's going to keep time. No. Yep. Clock's still going. That's fine. We may have to restart this one. But I need some filters. This is ugly otherwise. Offset. Scan doubler. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. A little CRT action. How many percentages do we need? 25%? 50? 75 is too many. I'm gonna go back. 50, maybe. Maybe? Did I say that was too many? Well, let's put a little curvature on there, too. Oop, there we go. Let's blow it out of there. There we go. Now I feel like I'm at home. Now I feel like I'm in the game system. Show credits on pause. No, we should save this though. Can we save the settings? Yeah, we can. Oh, you can. There's more you can do. Okay. I think we're gonna have to restart it, right? Reset it to. There we go. Enough fiddle farting around. Let's play some RoboCop. I don't think it's gonna be any different than it was on the other.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Hey, look how fast it is. They just bounce off of you. If you miss the punch, they just bounce off of you. I mean, you take a little bit of damage, but all right, let's see if we can. We know there's a motorcycle guy coming, right? Oh, took it to the face. A lot of damage when I did that. Not the way to do that. Oh. I need some help here. Alright. Alright, we don't know what we're doing. So we're going to have to look up some stuff real quick. It's really the only way. Right? I mean, it's really the only way. I'm not sure if it's a little slower because I don't know if I'm getting faster at reading it or if it's a little slower. I think it's a little slower too, but I think I'm just like expecting it to be fast and maybe I'm reading it faster. RoboCop, arcade, what museum? Isn't that like, don't they usually have stuff like this? Or museum of game, arcademuseum.com. There we go. So come along with me. Come along. Nope. There we go. All right, this is the arcade-museum.com site. And this is their entry for RoboCop. Sometimes you have good pictures here, and sometimes you have pictures that are no bigger than that. It's like an 8-way joystick with a couple of buttons, either for righties or lefties, and a 1 or 2 player, maybe? Embedded there. Data East from Japan, 88. Wide release. It's a horizontal raster, standard resolution. It's a conversion class, JAMA. All right, the dip switch settings here. Let's see if that. Oh, it's got alternating gameplay. So does that mean it's simultaneous players 1, maximum players 2? So you can take like a 1 and 2 kind of a way to go. And it does confirm joystick 8-way, buttons 2, attack, fire, jump. 1 channel amplified mono, upright and standard control panel. Oh, here's the control panel. We got some side art. That's better. So that's what it looks like. We've got shoot, punch is your red, and blue is your jump. 1 and 2 players. Here's a little side art image. Here's Officer Murphy coming out. Boy, I'd love to have that. That'd be a nice giant decal to put on your wall, wouldn't it? Love that. What is this one? This is the PCB image. Okay, so this is the PCB board. That's what it looked like on the inside. Game is similar to Rolling Thunder, Batman, and Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Okay. Hacks. Oh, wait. Let's this hack. Inspector Gadget. Hack. RoboCop is replaced with Inspector Gadget. The intro is changed, stages edited, enemies changed, and the music was also edited. We're doing that. You 100 know we're going to be doing that one. That just made my day better. That just made my day better. Oh, there's your marquee. Oh, there's the full cabinet there. Oh, I'm a little disappointed. I thought that side decal was full size, and they just cut around the screen. It's smaller than that. I'm a little disappointed in that part. The marquee is a wraparound. Nice. There's your screens. And there's your... So the alternating play is the first person and side scrolling. Okay. And there's your Ed 209. There's your little instruction. Tells you how to play. Itty bitty. And there's that marquee again. Okay. Okay, so it did use the same board as Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninjas. So you could switch the two out. With your ROM board, that's good. The game was offered as a conversion kit. Rumor has it that 1,000 were made. It was based upon the movie of the same name. So wow, it was more limited release than I thought. Game was offered as a conversion kit. There's only 1,000 made? What? That doesn't seem likely. Then most of us probably never played this at the arcade. I swore I saw it unless it was RoboCop 2. Dedicated cabinet is similar in design to Bad Dudes. There are 15,811 members of the Arcade Preservation Society. Owned or wanted. Right, very common. There are 220 known instances of the machine owned by RoboCop collectors. Very good. Here's some of your ads here. One we saw earlier, the RoboCop one. I mean, this one's okay, but this one over here with the extra RoboCop do it. The future is now RoboCop kit. I love that. That is, I guess it's called the RoboCop kit. I guess that was to sell to the arcade owners. Oh, here's the pin and dip switches. Let's see if there is a speed on here. Coin circuit. Speaker, blah, blah, blah. Control 1, up. Okay, so that's just your pin outs there. Did it say pin out or did it say pins as well? This pin out is different than dip switches, of course. Ah, here's the dip switches. Credit, coin mechanism right, coin mechanism left. Huh. So I didn't know you could independently define. Okay. Off, don't change. Don't change that thing, it says. Attract mode, sound. It's on. Screen rotation, don't want to do that. And control panel. Here's our dip switches too. Player's energy meter. Game difficulty. Continue mode. Player's energy on the bonus stage. Does that say bank time for no? Okay, the something time.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Yeah, okay, what does that say? The brink time for no, something like that. The something time for no kill mode when the game is continued. Okay, so I'm assuming it means how long you have before. I guess like a flashing for a minute when you you can hit continue, so that. Okay. Oh, so here's a place we could actually go play it. If you want to hop into the car. It says up in Spring Hill in Tennessee, there is an arcade up there. Quarter Bandits Arcade and 2 check-ins. Let's go look at their website. I mean, I occasionally head kind of towards that way. Quarter Bandits Arcade, no quarters required. Wait, it's called Quarter Bandits and no quarters are required? Kind of your whole ID, right? Yeah, maybe for the conversion kit, says Captain Kipper. 1 hour past $10 a player. Children's 4 and under. Group 4 plus. I want to see some. You want to see the games? You got a list of the games? I got pinball too. Pinball. All right. So do they put the RoboCop as they do feature the RoboCop? So if you're looking for a Centipede, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong Jr., Galaxian, Golden Axe, Hogan's Alley, these are some really classic arcades, man. Early classic arcade stuff. Mad Mania, Dr. Dew's Castle, Pac-Man. Yes, they're very early, except for maybe like the no X-Men vs Street Fighter. Starting to head into the 90s a little bit with a few of these, but for the most part, 80s. Not a huge collection of games, but not bad. Oh, but they do have some. They do have the pinball. And there are your dates. So, if you're an arcade, definitely make sure that you put your information over at arcademuseum.com. That's the place I go. I always end up here looking for stuff. So pretty standard, basic system, right? I know, Captain. No Star Wars Vector. That's the way to go. Let's see if we can get that Ed 209. I gotta do a little more research on why is the speed of it. It seems, I mean, that is super fast. I don't know. That seems abnormally fast to me. Even, I don't know. But so far I've looked at 2. And we've had the same results both times. Very similar results. Could it be the ROM? Here's our dip switches. Oh, they just name them. You don't have to even worry about them. We don't do that. Upright. Player energy, medium, normal. Allow continue, yes. Bonus stage energy. Brink time, can confirm. Brink time is what I was looking at. Click, click, click. I love how the quarter drop sounds. That's pretty sexy. I don't recognize that coin drop. Let's listen to it again. I like that. I actually like that. Let's see if we can get any better here. Maybe I need to break out my arcade fight stick. You know what? I need a smaller one. All right, chat. Tell me, chat. I want you to tell me what version should we play next. Keeping in mind that we have... Where's our list at here? Where's our list? Puppy Kitten Trout looks so good. Looks so good. All right, here's our list. I'm going to repost it. Captain Kipper posted it earlier. Here's our things. Oh, hi, Eclectic Gamer. What is going on, my friend? Captain Kipper wants to look at the ZX Spectrum version. So here's our list. 1 vote for Captain Kipper says ZX Spectrum. We'll get to it. All right, let me try. Let me start this again. We're gonna run one more time through this, and then we're gonna look probably at the ZX Spectrum. I wouldn't mind looking at the Commodore 64 version. Oh, I just posted the whole thing you said earlier. Let's go. One more time. Right to the full man crotches. See, these guys are as big as me. I don't feel bad. They look like little tough dudes, right? The NES version made them look like teenagers. All right, this guy gets me every time. I would like to get past this guy without taking any damage. Is that possible? All right, so got him that way. Oh, no. If I could have jumped back over top of him, maybe I would have made it. Because that's a pretty big hit. That's like 3 energy bars of power. All right, that first jump jumping over that guy and then hitting the rest of them is a pretty good move. Still feel like maybe I've... Oh, man. Let me see if I can stay on this same screen before I pick up. Because what I got right now is unlimited. Oh, it's flashing. Oh. I barely made it. Let's not shoot any more times than we need to. All right. Oh, man. I am just wasting these. I'm just wasting these Ed 209 bullets. All right. There's some strategy here I'm not getting. That's okay because I'm thick. I'm really thick. I think we should pull out the VX. I think we should pull out the Spectrum machine. Where is it? Is it within reach? Unfortunately, it's not within reach. But what we are going to do is we're going to... Let's pop back over to the... Yeah, let's pop back over to the Atari VCS, which I think I just turned off instead of turning it back on. This one's my go-to system for quick and easy. Very little setup typically. That being said, it's going to be a nightmare. ZX Spectrum is going to have that little keyboard. Luckily, I have my keyboard in my lap, so that should be fine. I wonder if it emulates that control pad. I guess we'll find out. Let's go to my abandon. I don't know if I have my ZX Spectrum game ROMs at the ready. So we're going to look at RoboCop. Nope. I am seeing a DOS, Amiga, Atari, ST, Apple II, and arcade. If we do the Atari, we'll have to pop back on our MiSTer probably. There is a TRS-80 Coco. We'll have to look at that one. MXS. Okay, so it seems like they're grouped into several. Looks like there's DOS, Amiga, Atari, ST, Apple II, and arcade. That's weird. Is it on the wrong... Oh. That's weird. It's on the wrong... Is that the wrong screen? I think I was splitting the signal. And now I think it's angry at me. I had to restart to get the audio working again. I had split the signal. Oh, did I shut down? Keyboard. All right, let's see. So it looks like it's grouped into 3 different ones, different types of ROMs. We're going to look at the one for DOS, Amstrad, Commodore 64, and the MSX. They all seem similar but different, except for the DOS version. Wow, that thing is purple. We'll have to get into that. The MSX version looks better than I thought it would. Sometimes you only have so many color layers on this because of that, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, okay, interesting. We got access to the, looks like DOS, Amstrad, Commodore, and then we have MSX. We have a disk format, side A, alternate version, and side B. Okay. Okay. Guess we'll just have to see how this goes. I've never done the MSX, I don't think. Yeah, the DOS will be CGA. Right. I don't think I've ever done this one. So let's give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? RoboCop, RoboCop, RoboCop. Interesting. Huh. Oh, they're all named the same thing. I think. Yeah, they're all named the same file. Well, that's not going to be good. Let me see what's on the inside. Oh my. These files are named funny. I don't know what I'm doing. That's fine. We'll figure it out. ZX Spectrum. There's also got a Z81. I have no ROMs in this one. This one may be a new one. Let's see. We're gonna need any might need a BIOS or some additional ROMs. I guess we'll find out in a minute, won't we? I smell something. Somebody's cooking something. Wink. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully good things. Hopefully this will be an easy one. Not, we'll revisit it later. This one goes out to my good friend Captain Kipper. Let's see if we can get some ZX Spectrum up in here. think the oldest stuff starts at the beginning. Nope, is listed by something else apparently. It is grouped by systems. There's my Sinclair. Oh, and I just hit the button and I put all those files into a folder called RoboCop. I had several, and apparently it just did the thing. However, this appears to just be the start screen. What is, wait, I have the right keyboard? This is the right keyboard? No, this is the wrong keyboard. Wondering why when I was typing it wasn't doing anything. I know why now. Wrong keyboard. No, wait. I'll find it. No, no. Wait, I'll find. Oh, here it is. All right. All right. Let's put this here for now. We have a mouse, which would not have been applicable to that time frame. We need a scroll lock, right? What was it? Did it find it? Okay. Let me think. Oh, I'm plugged into the mister. I'm plugged into the mister. All right, I'm plugged into the mister with that one. All right. Flip that, turn it around, and then we're going to instead. Got it plugged into the mister still, I think. So instead of that mouse, we got this mouse. So I have coffee. Also still not applicable, but that's okay. This is the mouse. Wah! Ain't it cute? I need to paint like a little mouth right here, right? Put a little mouse sticker. A mouth sticker for my mouse. I think it needs a mouse sticker right there. What do you think? Little side button there. All right. 2.4. There we go. Got that scroll lock on. So we got the game focus on. And that's a new line. That's for load. And it did nothing. All right, here we go. About to learn some things. Let's see if we can learn a few things. Okay, there's our keyboard commands. All right. Oh my God, it's been a minute since I've done this. Are we having fun yet? Shift. You know what? I'm actually gonna pop out of here. I need some scan lines to make these fonts readable. Oh, I'm in game focus mode. Scroll lock. Wink. All right. Can we scan this? Scrape it? All right, it's gonna be a fun one. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be a fun one. Scraped. It's scraping in the subdirectory there. It's making some images. Am I supposed to pop that into the main folder? I don't know how to do this one. This one's a new one for me. I've never emulated the Spectrum. Okay, so we got, does like it picked up that. Let's see if there, what the options are here. Let's see here. Nick M861. How's it going? Thank you for the follow and welcome in. How is your Thursday, Friday, wherever in the world you are? We're trying something a little different right now. We played a few minutes of the arcade version of RoboCop, and now we're trying to figure out how exactly we can get this ZX Spectrum working in Back to Sarah. If not, we can always load it up on our is it the Retro Company? Who makes the little full-size Spectrum I have, which is behind everything over here, which I'll get out probably tomorrow. I'm not sure. We're going to try to do it here, though. Advanced game options. Nothing there. Video mode. We usually go aspect ratio full. The render shaders, we usually like to use our Coco AIO 1.9. Do some decoration set. Go to none, so it'll take the other. Trust me, it just works. We usually like to do the game info art. Heads-up display, not really typically important. Or tattoo, the plane. Latency reduction, rumble level, not really applicable here either. Zoom, hide borders. That looks fine. Light gun. Yeah, right. All right. Let's fire back into this one. We should have our curvature, so we can turn that off on our filters now in our OBS. Wink. There we go. All right. And as for full effect, let's look at it, how it looks to me. Okay, we need to go in, since it's RetroArch, in order to activate your keyboard, you will need to hit your scroll lock, which will tell you game focus mode on, which is behind the art, which is fine. Oh, by the way, I'm using my 8-bit do Commodore 64. Is that not fun? Is that not fun? I'm using my Commodore 64 retro 8-bit do, right? I'm using that to play the Spectrum game. Hey, why not? It's a mighty fine idea. All right, we went and we hit one of the buttons here. Was it the select button? And it showed us our keyboard mappings. I'm assuming, I'm going to make an ass of myself. Make an ass of me and you. Let's see. We do this. Okay, the controller, I think, is disabled at this point. Get back at it. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to understand it here in a minute. I'm going to get it. Oh, my God. Does it have to be hot and I have to have sinus problems? That's crap. All right. Confirmed. The controller disables once you get into this part. 4 options. Usually would have, like, I'm assuming you have to load up a, does it say where it's loaded up? Model needs content load. Okay, I believe we are using the 128 version. These are all the default stuff. We could, looks like, we could map a keyboard. Don't know how that works. Model needs content load. What does that mean? I'm assuming. I don't get out of this. Not like that. We call this Tech Troubleshooting Thursdays. All right. Anybody remember? Cabkeeper, do you remember how to load something? Let's see. Let's just see. Can we see what's in, like... All right, so I'm assuming since we clicked on that button, anything in that folder is going to be cassettes that are accessible, right? And I could be totally wrong. So according to my ROM files, I have B-load cassette. B-load cassette, and I got a 128 disc as well. Okay, so there's a 128 disc. And then it looks like there's a B-load cassette. I'm assuming you have to mount it in some way, but I'm also assuming that when I launched it, it automatically loaded at least one of the ROMs. I'm assuming, once again, since it didn't prompt me for anything, and I'm in 128 mode, that it's automatically said, I see a DSK file, which is the only one in there. Asking cassette file is CAS, but there's only one DSK. So I'm assuming it's like, I've got this disk file and it's loaded up as a disk. I mean, not loaded. It's like you put it in the machine. And there we go. I saw a button, said something about loading the game on start. I was off. Oh, yeah. It was off. So is that load the game on start? Is that load... Oh, I hit a button. All right, that just types in stuff. That's just keyboard stuff, right? Load. Oh, man, I can't remember how to do this at all. All right. Let's get out of this mode. And let's just see. We'll go from the top. We'll see what you say. I think one of the settings was to load the game at start, launch this game at startup. So what that essentially kind of does is that's valid that you think that's what that would do, but I don't think so. I think what that means is that it will load this particular game when you launch when you start the computer up. I could be wrong. Let's try it. Let's just see. J is the load key. All right, so we're gonna try this game at launch. It's startup. We'll give it just a second, because I think that means that when I restart the machine, it'll automatically launch this game. At least that's what I've always thought. All right, so you're saying that J is the load key. So let's try J. We hit, oh. How do we, okay, so what do we, then what? Then what? We hit the J key. Let's look at J load. All right. And then enter, which I thought would have been like my enter key. I can use this. Okay, so I can use this like a virtual keyboard. All right, so we'll specifically do it here then. All right. Oh, did the same thing. Let's pull this back up. We can't see the screen in the background a little bit, can't we? It says, so that's delete. How do you do that? No, that didn't. Load. Is that quotes? 2 double quotes. Looks possible. Let's see. Oh, the backspace does work. That's good. Load. What are it is in game focus mode, right? All right. Where are our quotation marks? They are going to be not there, and it is there. That is not the right one. Shift P. No. Now, there's no guarantee that the keyboard is programmed properly. How do we go to the next character, right? So let's see. Symbol Shift P? All right. Symbol Shift P. It's doing something really interesting things there, and maybe that's not my symbol key. All right, so this is, we might have to revisit this one. This one may be one of those things going to take us, it's probably going to be a lot easier if we got out our spectrum instead of trying to configure understanding what's not configured here in this system. This was always a pain, even on the original systems. So let's see. It's part of me is sorry. No, don't be sorry. You should not be sorry. This is always part of the exploration. I mean, I know that it doesn't always bring great content other than me laughing at myself, but I don't care. I only stream these because I need you guys to hang out with me. Not because I'm trying to build some kind of huge following with this part, because this part sucks. But it's also fun. Symbol shift is the bottom right. Okay. I'm curious how that relates to the actual keyboard. So let's take a scroll lock. Okay, so we can just hit, so we need to hit J. But I don't think it did any. Let me see. Hit J again. Okay, there's J. Bring the keyboard back up. Then we're going to have a symbol shift. Did I actually... Is it in or out? I can't tell. And then we need to do... I can't tell if it's in a different mode. Oh, there it is. But it's doing it funny. So do I need to put the symbols first and then hit L? The L is a mode. A la mode? Oh. Break. Continued repeats. Okay, so do we need to put... Oh, it's still in the... I am really confused. Oh boy, that's not right. Oh, that's definitely not right. All right, I think we're going to give up for now. We're going to have to give up for now. But this is good. This is good. Okay. But it's neat though. I like it. I like that it's there. I just don't know what I'm doing. That was our first try on that. So hey, sometimes there are misses. Sometimes there's a swing and there's a miss. And that was a miss. Yes, Captain Kipper. Each key had several modes. Keyboard, L, something else. Yes. And it's a little more obvious when you're using the full size ZX Spectrum. Let's try since it's still in the same vein, let's try the Commodore 64 version next. I think that system I've configured on here. I believe. I guess we're gonna find out. It's Brian full of poop. I don't know, but this file is a D64. I've got plenty of Commodore 64 ROMs. And I'm always down for it. So let's see. Commodore 64. Ancestors using their Commodore 64 keyboard. It may be a little better. Got my Quest Probe games in there. I'm glad you recommended it. I've been meaning to set that up. And who knows? Maybe we'll break out either our Amiga or our Commodore 64 minis. We'll see. Play some Trivial Pursuit tomorrow night. What do you think? I think it's a grand idea, Brian. A grand idea indeed. You know what's funny? Whenever I get into some really heavy tech issues, we start losing some people on Twitch, but then we picked up people on YouTube. So I don't know what that means. Was there ads or something? Who knows? Let's try RoboCop for the Commodore 64 to see if it's any better. Now, this may be using a joystick. Kevin says, I'll play around with this later. Yeah. I think we should. It's running. Now, this one loads up automatically. I wonder if I need to make sure I uncheck the other, because if I restart the system and it goes right to that ZX every time, I'm going to be hilariously amused. Yeah. This has been hacker crackered. Look at that. They got a reflection down there. Yeah. We present RoboCop G&H X-rated charts of December 3rd week. One Cara Triangle, Strike Force, Donut, Cracking Service, Rough Trade, The Beastie Boys with a Z, Scouse Cracking Group, Orion, Triad, Trans Communist, Bros, Dominators, Commando Front. Some people were involved. For Modern Trade, call Germany. Quick, somebody call Germany. Use the function keys during the game to cheat or F a Whoa! Whoa, where is our wholesome tag? Holy Moses. Holy crap. Boy, if you were watching the boring exploits of Brian trying to figure out the ZX Spectrum keyboard, we just took it up a notch. Some real hacker crap. Jeff's Geek, what's going on? Well, you can't trust these hackers, can you? Let's see. F1, F2. Those aren't right. Scroll lock on, game focus off. F1, F2. What is it? I thought it would have been F1. Maybe scroll lock needs to be on. Okay, there we go. X-ray and some garbage on the screen. What do you think? Not much, just chilling after a day of work. Yeah, I know that feeling. Did it just die? Or is it doing something? I know. That may have been the most amusing, but there it goes. There it goes. I just wasn't patient enough. Ocean, bringing us back. Alienation, angst, misery, frustration, torment, despair, depression. Listen to that Sid chip. Puppy Kid Trout says, Tonda, save me! Save me, Tonda! All right, game focus is on RoboCop. I don't think I'll need to adjust the control, but we'll find out here in a minute. It looks like we do have control of the vertical and the horizontal. Okay, interesting. Okay, so you lock in on directionals. So if you push up, you will aim up. Then you to get out of that, you have to move in one of the other directions. Four-way joystick, I'm assuming. Maybe 8-way. We'll find out, I suppose. You can also crouch down. And then you got these guys up here in this. Oh, they're just. Oh, I totally killed that guy. Oh man, they respawn. All right, we got keep clear. Can we get in here? No, we cannot. That's, you know what that place is? It's the pits. The pits. Got some ladder action up here. Oh, got some pills. That was not nuke. It just says P for pills. I thought we could climb up these steps, kind of like a Castlevania thing, but if you can, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no. Interesting. Let's take a moment to appreciate this music. We're using the LibRetro Vice X64 emulator. This is pretty good. Pretty good for a Commodore 64. For those just tuning in, I was talking about earlier about a upcoming sleep study I got going on. Anybody ever done a sleep study? Apparently going to wire me up with a bunch of wires and I'll have to drive home. Actually, I'm not allowed to drive home. I have to have somebody drive me home. They said I'll look too much like an escaped mental patient if I have all those wires on me, because they're going to wire my head, my chest, my abdomen, my pits. It's going to be great. Everything is a sale. It's a fire sale. Wasn't that one of the jokes? Something about a fire sale? It looks like okay, so if you push up, there's no jump, right? Uh-oh. What'd I do? Did I put it on pause? I think I put it on pause. Okay, you can put it on pause. All right. There's no jump button. However, there is a combination of things you can do that will turn into jump. So you push up and then you fire. That also gives you a jump. Interesting. Tonda says, I've been summoned. Right, come on in, Tonda. We're playing RoboCop on the Commodore 64 after our failed attempt to set it up on the ZX Spectrum. We're going to go back to it later. Right now, we're just enjoying our Commodore 64 action. These guys keep respawning, so not much sense to hanging around to get shot because you're never going to destroy all of them. And that's fine, so just keep on moving. That's the case. We don't have a timer anyway. Tonda, have you ever played any of these RoboCop games based on the arcade? My power is almost gone, and then I just disintegrate. RoboCop. Opera Murphy. Hello, Opera Murphy. Okay, so I'm getting hit. The power bar is on the right-hand side. I like the HUD. I like it. It is really difficult. This does remind me of the Commodore 64 Terminator game, with just how relentless it is. You know, that's kind of like some of your ways you can choose to develop your game, it's like, okay, are they going to be a kind of a bullet sponge, or are we going to try to avoid all damage entirely? Well, not necessarily a bullet sponge here. We are spongy. Spongy. Tonda says, save me, Tonda. He heard me. He is the one. Tonda can confirm I've dabbled. Probably played the arcade one most. So there are so many darn ways to approach this week. Our promise was to bring the listeners of the Play Retro Show RoboCop. And boy, is that a big plate of Detroit Robot Cop. There's 3 what we consider retro games, 1, 2, and 3, RoboCop, as well as the RoboCop versus Terminator games. And they're close to, gotta be more than 12 ports. Fortunately, it looks like there's maybe 3 sets or 3 types with varying degrees of maybe features. The more advanced ones are the ones that are based off the arcade port. Then there's some that were designed for the 8-bit computers, especially the lower ones, like the the Amstrad, maybe? There's a DOS version. The DOS version. There's the Commodore 64. The Commodore 64 and the Spectrum, the ZX Spectrum, look similar. Of course, the ZX Spectrum only has so many layers of color. There's also an Amiga version, I believe. We'll have to look at that one as well. And that's all just RoboCop 1. Tonda says, if you played the new one, probably has been asked already. So, Tonda, no, I have not played Rogue City. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. And now there is a standalone continuation, from what I understand it's continuation. I'll have to be corrected if I'm wrong. Coming out on July 17th, I believe, or Scott Johnson's birthday. Just like the movie back in 1988. It is Rogue Squadron. I can't recall. Well, look. Does Operator Murphy show up in any of the versions? Yeah, so I haven't played Rogue Squadron, but now's the time to get it, Tonda. I just picked it up. Didn't I pick it up from Fanatical? So Rogue City, I think Fanatical had it. We're recording this on June 26, 2025, by the way, if you're listening later. I want to say Fanatical, that's where you can get some Steam game codes. I don't know. I don't know the legalities of how Fanatical works. If they just get a bunch of Steam game codes all at once, all I know is they seem to be on the up and up. I've never had any problems. I've never had a game revoked or never had a problem redeeming codes. It all seems above board. Everything I've read seems above board. But look, you can get... I'm not shilling for these guys. I just enjoy what they have. So let's I'm gonna take you along for the ride here. So this is Fanatical, red hot sale. If you go type in RoboCop, I bought it for $3.79, but I think it's on sale for $9.99 right now on Steam. I think. So if you don't feel comfortable doing it here, I want to say it's also on sale elsewhere. And that's the Rogue City. That's the big one. Then there's a bunch of, there was a bunch of DLCs like the Vanguard, Alex Murphy pack. These are just different things you get with the new version. All of them Is Unfinished Business the new one? I don't think is. You can pre-order the new one. Okay, so that is the new one. Okay, so so for $29 off Steam, this is the current pre-order price for this Unfinished Business. This coming out on the 17th. Or Fanatical has it for $23.99. RoboCop is back on duty to settle unfinished business. Fight your way to the top floor. Doesn't really say face deadlier class of criminals. What's the difference, though, between the other and this one? It's a standalone, from what I read, so... Following RoboCop's decisive victory over Detroit's gangs, a new chapter unfolds in the standalone extension set after the events of RoboCop Rogue City. So it is a standalone extension. There you go. Captain Giver says I fired I fired up the ZX version in RetroArch. It loaded, but the controls are a bit wonky. Alex Murphy edition is pretty cheap in places too. Worth it. That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't. It's DLC content, so it's gonna be like, hey, do you also want the bonus in-game items? It's got a couple different guns. I'm assuming that he's got this really cool. Let's just look at this. Let's look at this video here real quick. Let me tell. Oh, I got the wrong one. Hold on a second. Let me move our audio out over here. Okay, so this just shows the trailer for that, the original. I don't know. I guess if you like in-game bonuses, it's pretty cool.
I've heard people refer to you by different names.
But it looks like you got like the beat-up RoboCop armor stuff as opposed to Vanguard, which looks, you know, it looks slick, right? I don't know. Got this, got the digital storybook. That's cool, I suppose, right? Yeah. But you get the whole thing. Let's see what the entire price is for the whole thing. Doesn't say, does it? No. It's already in my library because I already bought it. I agree. Too many versions. I'm not usually too big on the in-game stuff, especially out the gate. You know, just because I don't know if I'm going to like it. Oh, they got, oh, is this maybe just talking about? This is Alex Murphy Deluxe. So I guess you can get the DLC by itself, or you can get it to, oh, for $3. Oh, that's pretty good. So this may be a good deal. So this comes with the base game, and then it comes with, oh, and it comes with the digital art book too? Shoot, I should have got this one. Oh, look at that. You had time to still look. I mean, this is the one probably to go with right here, right? Oh, hi, Avian. So this comes with Rogue City. It comes with the OCP shotgun, sidearm, damaged armor. So everything that was in that DLC that's like $9. Prototype. And it comes with the art book too. Ah, I should have got this one for another 75 cents or something. Oh, well, I guess I still could, and I could, oh, this is sorry. It's already sold out. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you can find that one. That one's pretty good. The deluxe edition. That's a pretty good deal. Also, if you're not familiar with is there any deal.com, you got to go there. You got to go check it out because you can definitely find some deals. I think this is how I found Fanatical to begin with. Rogue City Unfinished Business. This is Alex Murphy. Deluxe Edition. Yeah, Green Man Games always a good place too. Store low $10.20. Currently $53.99. Not on sale right there, but not there. Problem is when you start getting into these weird, all this other editions and stuff, it can get confusing. Game Thor, not familiar. Fanatical, use them frequently, and that's how I bought this week. Green Man Gaming, $4. Valid place. European, I believe. Steam has it for $4.99. They got the summer sale stuff going on. Good Old Games has it for $9.99, you know. So, and a lot more, it looks like. I don't know what some of these other places are. These other places get kind of, oh, the Humble Store has it, for too much. It has had it cheaper. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna peek into this too this week. But more like 30 cents more. Jeez, robbing me. All right, what time is it? How we doing? How we doing on time? Oh, it's past 8 o'clock. Crap. All right. I need to go spend some time with the family. But I've already spent time with my other family, you. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, and because we got to get a lot done. Because we're doing the Placed Retro show on Tuesday. We got the community event tomorrow night. Come back. You'll have fun. 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll post. 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night. We'll be doing our community event. Come on, play some Jackbox games with us, or whatever we decide today. Tomorrow it'll be a community game. We'll pick in the community, and then I may be back before then to play some more RoboCop. Definitely be back on Monday to play more RoboCop at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and that'll be all the time I'll have before it'll be time for the show. How am I going to get all of this RoboCop in me? Oliver Murphy. How am I going to do it? It seems like an impossible task. I'm not seeing any of the normals, the norms. I'm not seeing any of the norms for rating. What is the night? Thursday? Why is Tonda not streaming? Tonda is going to be on Saturday, right? Oh, man. That's fine. Avian, I think we're going to save RoboCop versus Terminator for a different episode. I don't know how we're going to do. We got RoboCop 1, 2, and 3, arcade, and ports. That's going to be a pretty big sandwich to cover in a week. So I just don't know if we'll get to it this round, but we're definitely going to get to them. We're going to come back to them. We've done the Terminator standalone, and I think we'll probably do the Terminator versus RoboCop. I think that's definitely worth it. It's a baby food sandwich. Oh no, you ain't gotta be, Amy. You don't have to apologize. It's a question I've been asking myself. This is my exploration night, the first night of the new show, the new game we've picked for the week for Play Retro, and so I don't ever know when I'm going in. I'm like, will there be enough content, or will there be too much content? And this week is too much content. Too much content. Amy, I hope you have a good Thursday, Friday, though. I was sharing in my disappointment because I was hoping I could also get to RoboCop versus Terminator. Fire hose of content, says Avian. All right, let's play this little bit of this Sid music as we get out of here. Hope you have a good Thursday night. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night for our community event, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Probably going to play some Jackbox games or maybe some Commodore 64 trivia. We'll see. I'll see if I can talk them into it. And then we'll be back on Monday night for sure for some more RoboCop at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you haven't checked out already, go check out the Play Retro show on YouTube. We just talked about the Lost Vikings, the duology 1 and 2. It's a lot of fun. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Captain Kibber, for all the help tonight. We'll see if we can get that Spectrum running by Monday. Get that ZX. Get some ZX love up in here. That's all I got. Tonda, was good seeing you. Here's a shout out to my good friend Tonda. While you're doing, I'm typing on the Commodore 64 keyboard. That's not going anywhere. That schedule right? That schedule's all wrong that this popped up. I gotta fix that. Wow, that is so out of date. You're terrible. We talked about pinball earlier too, Tondo. I thought about you when I was doing all that. Should have been here. There it is. All right, follow Tondagosa. Tonda's amazing retro streamer. He's playing a lot of Star Trek lately, which has been entirely enjoyable. And those guys are way too muscular in the game. Way too many muscles for Starfleet. I thought it had like biker bodies. These guys are all like buff, super buff. Oh, Tonda says I won an impromptu digital pinball tournament last night. What? Dude, you gotta tell me more about that. I can't wait to hear about that. That is awesome. All right. Have a good Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, play something retro. You bunch of retro heads.